Hey everybody, it is Darin, and today is Tuesday, the 14th, October 14th. I'm going to do one cast for you. I've been doing this a lot lately whenever I fish. Just coming right here to the creek, right below the tennis courts, fishing a rusty midge. Why won't this go down here? So I'm going to set it, foot deep or so. Put on my stick-on float. And there's a bunch of fish up there. So it's coming up, they were midging and jumping and going crazy here. Whoops. Better tighten that down a little bit. So there's no wind today. Water is off. Hopefully just be able to have a nice little drift here. All right. That didn't count as first cast. This is the first cast. So we have I've ordered some big uglies, which are big dry fly, and some called Hunt's Riffle Bug, which I think would work great right here, way up in that shallow water. Hopefully we get them when the water is still down. I think they would work really good right here. I know up in up by the dam, I like fishing those up in that really shallow water, which is what we got up here. It's up where it's, just a couple inches deep. There's fish up there. There's a bunch of fish up there right now. And I can see them waking up there. Just gonna work my way. Might be a little too far away. I'm just gonna work my way down this bank here by the creek, like I always do. Kind of going fast by this upper section, because I usually don't get them too much until we get kind of in front. There's a couple trees with the roots hanging out. That's where we usually get them pretty good. Oh, I was too slow. Too slow again. That one ran off with it. Somehow I didn't get him. Like I didn't even roll him or anything. There we go. These first two, I didn't even roll them. I wonder if I can spot lock right here. He's just a little guy. He's probably I'm not gonna like too much. I like normal. Makes too much noise. All right. There you go, little rainbow. Spotlock just does big movements too much. So when that trolling motor turns, it makes a lot of noise. When you're fishing in shallow water, that noise travels a long way. Oh, there's a good fish up there. Oh, I was standing on my line. Dang it. Yeah, he's still right there. I think I cast behind him. It's real dark. Again, it's cloudy, so you can't really see much, but I could see his tail moving really slow. Or her, or his, whatever. I don't know if it's male or female, but. Yeah, like Spotlock, it does too much. Makes a lot of noise. It just does it too much. If it would do smaller, little minor adjustments like what I do myself, it'd be great. But it's like it starts to get off, and then it has to race over there as fast as it can. Makes a bunch of noise. And then it overshoots it. It has to correct it this way, and then it overshoots it, and it just keeps messing itself up. Those ducks are pushing fish out of there. Probably just sit here and catch fish all morning if the water's off. Stays off, as long as it stays off. Maybe. All right, this one's a little bit better fish. There you go. So I just got up here just a little shallow. There's, I don't know if that fish has a chunk out. I see pink. Or if he's got something trailing behind him. Oh, there's fish farther. His ducks are swimming through way up shallow and just I guess the fish didn't realize it or something, but he spooked and he was in the middle of them. Spooked the ducks and everything. Yeah, I think I'm just in the too shallow up there. It went under real slow, which usually means you're just stuck on the bottom because there's just a hint of a current right here. Which means that my fly was stuck on the bottom and my float just got pulled under by the current. A little bit of junk on it, not bad though. I take the front seat out so I don't get wrapped up in stuff and I can stand and fish. Trolling motor foot pedal is the, the other thing I always get hung up in. Oop. Hitting buttons. Hitting wrong buttons. As I was coming up, I saw a few people fishing down below Fall Creek. One of them said they were catching really good on, just on worms. They're right, kind of out in front of Fall Creek's dock. This is a little bitty fish. He's got some fight. You know, earlier this, it was yesterday or the day before, this group of guys at Rainbow Power Bait is what they were catching them on. They were catching a ton off the dock. And catching and releasing. I think they kept a few, but mainly catching and releasing. All right. What do we got here? A little wrapped up. There we go. So this is a barbless hook. A lot of people don't believe me that barbless, oh man. Like this one's deep. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out. It's not deep down in there, it's just deep in the front of his mouth. Now if I pop it off and he goes swimming off, he'll probably get it right out. But like I can't get it out. See if I just happen to have a pair of pliers in here. But it's so tight. It's hooked in there so far in there that it's so tight that I can't push it out the way it went in. There we go. Barbless. Still had to use pliers because it just goes in. It sticks so good. I don't think I ruined it. We'll try it. The other thing, using pliers on flies usually ruins them, so you don't want to do that too much. But I've got a couple more of these. That last one I had on, I used it, man, I think I used it 4 or 5 trips in a row before I decided just not to use it anymore. I probably could have used it more, but so this fly it's just, it's called burnt orange thread. It's uni thread. So it's burnt orange color, and then it's got black wire as the segments, and then it's got a black nickel bead as the head. They're black nickel, so they're not jet black. It's kind of black nickelish looking. That last one I was using, it was pretty much nickel by the time I was done with it. Just because then the wire had been, so the wire is copper wire and it's just coated. I guess is the best way to put that. To be black, or you know, when it's a different color besides copper or silver. And all that coating had come off, so it was just straight, it was pretty much silver. It was black and silver, but it was mainly silver. These fish like this, you know, 10 inches, 12 inches, are the typical fish they eat midges. But you can also catch big ones on it. I've caught a few big ones on midges too. So that last big one I caught, the last two bigger ones I caught were on midges. Right here, same spot. All right, dude.